friends. Like I said in my previous travelogue on Mandarmani, I wanted to spend a night at Tajpur. The time is here now to make it happen. So come and let's go with me to this pre-planned destination. Tajpur, a serene beach town in Midnapur district, which is about 4.5 hour drive from Kolkata. A perfect getaway for a weekend. Feel-good factor starts working as soon as we step into the car much before sunrise. Our usual habit in case of any outstation trip. And I love watching how the dawn breaks in through nocturnal darkness while on the move. Besides this, the almost empty roads with very less vehicles add more comfort to the ride at this hour. At approximately 6 am, we halted at this restaurant by the highway side in Kolkata. Hey, I like the ambience of this place. Let me take a couple of quick snapshots before settling inside for the breakfast. It's 6:15 am and we are about to enter this restaurant called Indian Hotel and Restaurant. What a name! Is everything so Indian in India? Let's go check it out. However, it was quite early to have our breakfast at this hour. Hence, cups of morning tea with biscuits and egg toast were the chosen menu. Quite a lot of customers in the restaurant even at this hour. So, breakfast done, time to step back into the car and start the remaining part of the journey to our much awaited destination. While heading through the countryside roads, one can see these tall and handsome eucalyptus and pine trees on both sides. This road actually leads straight to Digha, one of the oldest, popular and crowded beach spots in Bengal. But our destination, Tajpur, is closer than that and takes a left turn from this straightforward road. Before turning to left for Tajpur, this beautifully sculpted holy cow caught our attention. So, took a few snapshots with this holy cow model and then finally headed for our destination. Leading to the beach in the end, found a lot of hotels on either sides of the road. Finally, it was Mouchak Hotels and Resorts which caught our attention. The lawns and gardens looked really attractive with flower-studded green ambience. So yeah, fine, let this be the one. So we checked in here without a second thought. The reception office proudly displayed this collage of Tollywood film stars who also visited this hotel earlier. Wow! Greetings from this big sunflower as I walked through the garden. Look at these healthy brinjals grown here naturally. And look at these little plants which give you tickles. Sculptures of this cute baby angel are erected between each two rooms. As I was walking towards our room, suddenly I had to pause for a cause. Wow! A sweet, beautiful, red whiskered bulbul sat on the railings of one of the room's veranda. How cute! I just love this bird so much. Great to find it here also. Probably it was there to welcome me. Who knows? Well, hi birdie, I'm coming to you. But as I approached, it didn't have the guts to sit still and flew away as usual. Back in our room, Mom was ordering for tea to the hotel boy. Well, quick service as the tea was given pretty fast. Damn, it's too sunny and humid outside. Makes me sweat too when I'm outdoor. But who cares the heat and sweat? I was fully charged up to continue exploring the surroundings, no matter the scorching heat of a midday sun right above my head. Not a single moment could be put to waste, because each moment during a trip to any place is precious and should be captured for cherishable memory forever.
সুন্দর যে জায়গাটা রে, প্রচন্ড গরম তো, কিন্তু সমুদ্রের ধারে খুব ভালো, হাওয়া আছে, খুব ভালো লাগছে, শান্তির জায়গা।
Wanted to jump into the Tajpur sea to beat the heat, but the beach was nearly 10 minutes walk from the hotel. So the thing to do for the moment was get into the washroom and indulge myself into a relaxing shower. After the shower, went into their eating place. The interior of this eating place had a rustic look with the walls and pillars made of painted bamboo dormers and bamboos. Altogether gives a different feel, close to nature for a change. Not bad at all. Our late afternoon outing plan began with a cup of tea. The heat and humidity was being bad enough even at 5 p.m. afternoon. Finally, we were on Tajpur beach, ignoring all the adverse weather conditions. However, the super strong force of the wind by the bayside removed all our discomforts. Felt fantastic and recharged again. The blaze of sun had already cooled down as it was gradually sinking down to the western horizon. So all that was left with was this amazing wind from the sea, which kind of made me feel like floating in the air. The dry sands also kept sweeping away by this mighty wind. Myself kept hopping around the beach with happy feet and went on clicking pictures here and there like crazy till daylight vanished into nightfall. The blinking light of the nearby lighthouse announced the onset of evening. Then we got back into our car to freak out to the local areas to experience their nocturnal charm. These are the same roads by which we came to Tajpur in the morning. But look at them now, completely unrecognizable in the darkness of the night. With bright headlights on, felt like we moved on to some unknown territory like aliens from outer space. The main road was a little higher than its branches sloping down on either sides, leading to local villages and farming grounds. Darkness mostly was the base of this nocturnal journey, with sights of distant lights at frequent intervals. Looking at these dark roads at night, I wondered how local people live their daily life here. Well, it's all about habits, I guess. While on our way back to the hotel, something caught my attention to the extent of halting the car and getting down on my feet to take a closer look. There were men at work in the dark using robotic cranes for soil cutting and lifting. These robotic cranes in action looked interesting in the dark. And then settled back into the car to be finally back in the hotel. Walked around the hotel garden for a while to fill up the gap between being back in our hotel and dinner being served. As I said earlier, not a single moment could be let go into wastage, so woke up at 4:45 am to rush to the beach and feel the fresh morning vibes while watching the sunrise. Since time was short and the beach was not in a comfortable distance from the hotel, woke up our car driver also to take me there. As I reached the spot, greetings came from Tajpur Sea in the form of super fresh wind that seemed to have bull strength. Wow! How do I describe my feeling? The fresh vibes were beyond any verbal description. Kept walking towards the crashing waves with our driver guy against the super strong force of the wind. The sandy beach was infested with innumerable red crabs that always ran away from humans approaching them and swiftly hid inside the holes dug by them. Either they are very timid or too shy. Each time I wanted a closer shot of these red crabs, they just slipped into these holes very fast. Rushing towards the sea had to trample a lot of seashells scattered throughout the beach. While trying to shoot the red crabs, my eyes suddenly fell on this very slow crawling shell. Hey, what's that crawling? I guess it's a kind of snail that often hide and unhide within its shell. Interesting creature indeed. As I moved closer to the sea waves, there was another spectacular sight to observe. Hundreds or maybe thousands of these red crabs were crawling and playing close to the seawater. It was fun chasing them and shoot their super fast crawling movements around the shore. Run, crabs, run! Let's have some fun. Finally, had the pleasure to dip my feet into the waves that in turn washed away sands from my feet. Gave my camera to my car driver who was capturing me from a distance while I indulged myself being kissed by the polite little sea waves. There were plenty of sand-loving cows resting on the beach. The funny thing to note was the way one of them reciprocated to my saying bye-bye to them. Well, like any beginning, ending is an unavoidable sequence, so it was time to leave the wonderful beach and go back to the hotel to get ready for checkout. Time flies at an incredible speed, especially when you are on a relaxing vacation. Yesterday morning, we were on our way to this place with lots of excitement, and today morning, we are ready to make an exit from this place. This is the cycle of beginning and ending. What goes in between is a series of memorable actions and events that will remain stored in our mind for a lifetime. So that's all for our trip to Tajpur this time. Let's see what time has in store for us for our next trip. Last but not the least, thanks a lot for watching. See you soon, friends. Stay well and take care. Bye.